Welcome to Grady High School. Jeff Benedict, Nigel Pruitt here for SUVtv. We got game number 2 out of the 3 being played today here on Father's Day of the Atlanta Entertainment Basketball League. Some great entertainment for you guys to take in on what is a nasty day outside of Atlanta, about 95 degrees and like 1,000% humidity, but we're nice inside the AC enjoying some basketball here, again, at Grady High School.
That's the best thing about it. As basketball's a great sport because it's AC.
Right? Right?
AC provided, so you can't beat that.
We've got the Dream Team in white, the Street Execs in black. Shot off the board, rebound grabbed, stays with the Dream Team.
Street Execs, I'm pretty sure that's 2 Chainz sponsored team.
The Dream Team is actually by Angela McCutchery.
Yep.
Is her team.
So, rapper versus hooper, who's gonna win?
You said the Street Execs is 2 Chainz?
2 Chainz, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 2 Chainz. I'm anxious to see Markeith in this setting. You know, I've never really seen him more in like a kind of a street ball open setting like this. So I want to see how he plays. You know, mostly he's kind of, I've seen him more structured and he's kind of more tamed, I guess, so to speak.
Nigel's referring to number 3 there for the Street Execs in black. Markeith Cumming, the all-time leading scorer at Kennesaw State.
Yeah.
Was a D-League All-Star.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's still playing in the D-League. As you see, a nice 17-foot jumper there by Ballin Marley. If that's actually his name, that's like you knew he was going to grow up playing basketball.
It's not Bob, though. I wonder if it's Bob is his real name, though. You know, yeah, Ballin Marley.
That the other way is Ben Smith, goes to his left, down the lane. Going to pick it up.
Oh, nice pass.
Nice look down the middle into the trees as Markeith saves it. But it looks like he stepped out of bounds. Nice job there by Sherrard Brantley to get on the floor to save that ball.
Man, Street Execs has some trees. It's like everybody's like at least 6'6" and taller.
Yeah, that's some ridiculous size in there. Ball up in the air. Street Execs will come down with it. Back the other direction comes Brandon Armstrong. Goes by BA up. Oh, can't get the finger roll.
Good follow by Ballin. Good follow there by Ballin Marley there. Getting going early. The low top with the J's though. You know, I haven't seen that in a while.
Over to Brantley. Brantley's going to lose it. Ball flown around in the air. Execs will come down with it. Back the other direction comes BA. BA stutter step at the key. Goes right hand, right
nice
left
move.
side.
Nice
up
move.
and in.
Nice little jelly up the glass there. So obviously they ran a lot of plays obviously in practice. Obviously you can see here. I'm just kidding, but
stop, pops, and drops as Ben Smith cut the lead down 6-2. Finally gets the Dream on the board. Back the other direction comes Chris. That's all I've got is Chris.
Yeah, you got
like Prince, he has no last name.
And Ballin Marley there with the no look, try to pull a Gilbert Arenas-esque walk away. Oh, nice take.
Back the other direction comes the Dream, up and in.
Brent Jennings.
For Brent Jennings, his first bucket of the game.
Nice layup there. I think it's funny just looking at the setting here, you know. It's Atlanta at its finest, you know, just the front row right in front of us, you know. It's just
straight Atlanta. Markeith down to Ballin Marley. Lays it up and in. Nice look there by Markeith. Marley's third bucket here in the first quarter.
You know, it's funny. He has a funny appearance, but he's playing good early.
8-4. Out to Cummings. Cummings leading the 2-on-3. Tries to get straight behind, able right hand, left side, up and in.
Nice finish.
Cummings' first bucket of the basketball game extends the lead back out to 10-4. Just a shade over 6 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Back the other direction comes Chris. I'm trying to make that Ben Smith. Smith finds his guy down the lane. Fortunately for him, Devontae Drunkard travels. And we got another turnover here for the Dream.
Kevin Ware checking in with the exclusive LeBrons, look like the tropical edition. I mean, I think that's the coolest thing about it. You just see all different kinds of shoes. It's entertaining to watch. I don't know, I like it. Oh, wow.
All you got to do is mention LeBrons, and it doesn't matter the color. My son goes crazy.
You know?
That was my first mistake as a parent, is introducing my kid to Jordans or LeBrons. I've literally been paying for it ever since.
Hey, you know, KD's just getting up there too. You know, KD's starting to get his prices at the same
those
same
things are
level.
ugly. Back the other direction comes BA. Goes left to right, spinning the lane, throws it off the backboard, can't get it to drop. Rebound grabbed.
So I'm guessing fundamentals is not a part of the program.
Street ball, man, street ball.
It's street ball. I understand that one. Oh, nice move.
Nice crossover there. Stops, pops, drops.
Markeith, welcome.
Brent Jennings with his first 3 of the ball game.
Welcome to the AEBL, Markeith.
I'm sorry, they called that a 2.
Oh, a 2, wow. Nonetheless, it was still a nice move.
10-6. Got an instant replay here for you from Jennings.
Nice move.
Where he stops, pops, drops, deep 2. As you can see, they go by the NBA lines here, which I didn't realize until just now. We got a timeout here taken. I believe it was taken by the Dream.
Yeah. 10-6 here early in this first quarter of the AEBL Hoops League.
Good to see Kevin Ware out there.
Yeah, you know, watching him on TV, you know, he looks a lot younger, but in person he looks real old. You know, he's like about 30, 35.
I think it's great to see him out there after the
injury, yeah.
Just to see that he's come all the way back from that injury. And I know he played well this year for Georgia State, but I'm going to be honest, I didn't watch much of Georgia State this year.
Yeah, me either. Obviously, I mean, I was playing as well, but from what I did see, I mean, he had a good year. I mean,
so you have an excuse, as those of you who don't know, Nigel plays at Kennesaw State, and so he had a reason not to be watching. I didn't.
Well, you know, still no excuse though. You know, I gotta watch basketball when I can though. I still can't get that excuse. Marquise see if he can redeem himself. Wow, moving screen.
That's an easy call there.
That was Randall Orr committing that foul. I don't think he liked that one. Kind of mean-mugged the ref. I don't know. It'd be tough for me to be a referee out here. You know, I think I'd be a little bit nervous to make some of these calls. I can't lie.
Back the other direction is Reddick. Reddick out to Marley.
Marley
pulls up short. Back the other direction comes somebody that I don't have on the roster.
Nice shot.
Another one for Jennings. That one is a 3.
He made sure to step behind the line that time.
He learned his lesson from the last time. As we see Kevin Ware coming back the other direction, loses the ball, got away with one there.
Okay.
Goes to his left. We're going to get a foul up top, and that's a foul you don't like to see. As looks like, who's that? Herman Favors.
Yeah. Looks like they're trying to be physical with him early. A little early, you know, talking early. You know, as you can see. I think Kevin Ware keeps chirping with the coach over here for Dream, I believe. They keep going back and forth over here, I noticed. So don't know what that means, but maybe we'll see as this game goes on.
BA into inbound. Tries to get it to Marley. Nice steal from behind to the guy I don't have, as he throws it down.
Creative player.
We'll call him creative player.
Call him a creative player.
Call him Cap.
Cap. Spence by the check in the game. See what my boy Spence does today. Oh, nice steal. Ware
gets stripped again. This time is Jennings again, up and in for Jennings. Jennings, the early leading scorer here. He's got 9 of the 13 for the Dream. Cummings out top. He'll be picked up defensively there by Favors. Goes to his left, goes baseline. His favorite move, he's going to lose the ball up top. Favors will come down with it. Cummings gets it back, though, fights for it in the middle, on the ground. And Favors, the shortest guy on the court, is going to come up with it. He'll get it over to Cap. Cap back to Favors. Cross course stolen by looks like that's BA. We're going to see Spencer Dixon now taking the ball game. The all-time games played leader in Kennesaw State history.
It's a little KSU reunion here.
Little reunion. We've got yourself. We've got Spencer, Markeith. We've got Chase Robinson over there in the stands. We got Brandon Dawson behind us.
Yeah.
Brandon will join me on the broadcast a little bit later.
Hey,
nice move to the basket. Up and in is Way 10. Way 10's first bucket of the game. In the corner is the Dream. Out top.
Airball.
Over to Fuckwar. He misses deep.
Nothing but air.
We're going to get a foul. No, they're going to reset the shot clock to 11.
To 11, yeah. I can't lie, it'd be pretty hard to see a shot clock, you know, it's being on the floor and
right.
you know, used to picking it up.
Used to looking up, exactly.
Yeah.
Cap step back,
No, really.
Off the front of the rim, barely grazed it. Rebound, though, grabbed by J.P. Darvis.
Oh, okay.
Back out to Cap.
Okay.
Cap misses everything that time. J.P. fighting for it, is able to pick it up.
Okay.
Street Execs got to do a little bit better of boxing out as they're, and we're going to get a, Favor's going to take one to the head. I thought he traveled first.
Yeah, but again, these are the type of games where you'll get away with stuff like that. Surprised to see the calls made early. I thought it'd be more free flow and not as many calls, just kind of let it play. But
kind of like the first game we had.
Yeah, but it seemed like the referees are more controlling of this game. Obviously, it's bigger guys. So as you can see,
Wade 10 with the rebound. He'll get over to Dixon. Dixon has spent the last 2 years overseas playing in Europe.
Nice pass.
Nice dish out to Ware. Ware pulls up 17 feet and in. Nice job there by Kevin Ware, his first bucket of the game. Back the other direction comes the Dream. I guess I should say Dream Team, right?
Yeah. 2-point guards technically working together on that one.
Nice turnaround from Brownlee. The Cat falls, can't get it to go. He's going to get called for an offensive foul as he climbed up the back. That'll be his second foul of the day.
He's not happy. Not happy at all. I think he's not gonna. I think him and the referee might have some words after the game.
Have you ever liked the foul called against you?
No.
Nope.
Never. 17
years in the NBA, Tim Duncan still has not ever agreed with a call made against him either.
And he got a technical. Surprised by that.
Kevin Ware to his left, goes to the basket.
Oh, careless pass there.
Dished off, able to be saved by his teammates. Out to Dixon, thought about a deep one. Instead, gets stripped from behind. It's going to go out of bounds. It will stay black basketball.
Good defense there, getting the ball. That probably would have been 2 points if he didn't get a hand on that, but that was a good play there.
Where the inbound gets over to Dixon. Dixon picked it by Favors.
NBA could got the NBA rip through there.
Smart.
NBA rip through move there.
Absolutely, rips through on the fake shot attempt. He's going to go line to shoot three.
Smart play there.
Veteran move there by Spencer Dixon.
Yeah. Hey, man, experience. That's what experience does for you, man. You play overseas for a while. And
my favorite memory of Spencer Dixon was the night we beat Georgia Tech at home by 20. He dropped 30 and 10 on Iman Shumpert. Of course, after watching those finals, we see it's not hard to drop anything on Iman Shumpert.
Yeah, well, you get that much money, sometimes you might digress. And that'll do it to you.
Dixon's first one off the front of the rim.
That's rare to see. Mostly he's cash on his free throws. But getting warmed up here early.
Looks like he leaned back on that one.
Yeah, just gotta follow up, go straight through on the shot, shoot through the elbow on that one.
Knocks down his first one for his first point of the game. He's got one more. 17-13 Street Execs over the ATL Dream Team. 13.9 remaining here in the first quarter, and he knocks down 2 or 3.
Speaking of Kevin Ware, I'm anxious to see how he does this year. I know this should be his last year, I think, coming up. We wanted to play at KSU. We tried to get to play Georgia State, and I know I was ready to play against him. He's a great player, so if we don't get to play against him, I hope it's the best, but also
Cat drains the 12-foot fadeaway. And at the buzzer, that one's not going to come anywhere close. Nope. And we'll end the first quarter. Yeah, Spencer Dixon going down, looking out for Kevin Ware, who puts on the floor, pulls up from 17 feet, drains it.
Simple.
And that's how we will end the first quarter, 18-15. The Street Execs over the ATL Dream Team. 18-15. Second quarter coming up. Nope. Welcome back to Grady High School, the AEBL, the Atlanta Entertainment Basketball League. Seen live here on SUVtv. I'm Jeff Benedict, joined by Jonathan. I don't know your last name, so give the folks.
Jonathan Skinner.
There we go, Jonathan Skinner. As we see Marquise Cummings spins baseline, he's going to step out of bounds. Going to go back to the ATL Dream Team, who find themselves down 3, 18-15 here at the start of the second quarter. Back the other direction comes Ben Smith, guarded by Dixon. Nice little pull-up, 6 feet up and in. Ben Smith's second bucket here of the first half. He'll get over Kevin Ware, the former Louisville guard, now over at Georgia State. Pulls up 8 feet off the front of the rim, but he will go to the line to shoot 2. This foul is going to go against J.P. Darvis, as the ATL Dream Team have pulled to within 1 at 18-17 here at the start of the second quarter. Ware's first one off the back of the iron. Kevin Ware unofficially has 2 points here in the first half. And he knocks down that second one. 19-17, 8:44 remaining here in the first half. Ben Smith now picked up by Diggs. Over to Favors. Favors picked up by Cummings. Swings the ball over to Darvis. Darvis back out to Smith. Ooh. Smith picked up by Dixon in his eye.
What a shot.
Great shot there as they give him 2. Over to Ware. Ware picked up defensively by Darvis. Ware around the perimeter over to Cummings. Cummings deep 2 from the baseline, knocks that down. Cummings now with 6 points here in the first half. The all-time leading points scorer in Kennesaw State history and D-League All-Star. Over to Favors. Favors stops, pops, drops from the free throw line, up and in. Favors now starting to feel it. Cummings will bring the ball up for the Street Execs. He'll be picked up by Favors. Puts the ball on his left, goes to his left, goes to the baseline where he loves. 18 feet up and in. Cummings now back-to-back buckets. He's got 8 here in the first half. Favors gets directions from his coach. He'll be picked up defensively by Cummings. Goes to his left, uses the screen up top to Cap. Cap straightaway 3, rattles around, can't get the ball. Ball on the floor. We're going to get a foul, and it's going to go against the Street Execs. This one's going to go against Ballin Marley. Going to have a substitution now coming in for the Street Execs. 00 goes by B.A., otherwise known as Brandon Armstrong. And he will check in for Dixon. The ATL Dream Team will inbound it to get it over to Smith. Smith picked up by Cummings. Screen set up top over there by Drunkman. Over to Drunkelman. Gets it back over to Favors. Favors looks for the play, calls it out. He'll be picked up by B.A. To his left, back over to Cap. Cap 22 feet away, off the front of the rim, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. As we see a little bit of pushing and shoving there between Marley and Cap, playfully, obviously. 23-22, 6.5 remaining here in the first half. I've now been here for like 6 quarters, and I just now realized it's a running clock. Did not realize that before.
Does not stop.
Cap knocks down his 5th point of the ball game, first free throw for him. Substitution here coming in for the ATL Dream Team. Brent Jennings will now check in. And it looks like he will pick up Markeith Cummings. Marley with the rebound. Over to Ware. Ware will be picked up by Smith. Ware over to Cummings. Cummings down to Marley. Marley looks baseline. Spins back. Turnaround fade. Can't get it to fall. Rebound tapped around. It'll come down to Favors. Favors nifty dribbling there. Got caught in the middle of nowhere. Somehow able to get his own ball back. He'll kick it out to Cap 4-3. Knocks that down. Wanted the and one, did not get it. And just like that, it's a 3-point lead now for the ATL Dream Team, who found themselves down 8 early, and they now take a 3-point lead, 26-23. And your replay. We got the step back there by Ben Smith, who puts that in over Dixon. And one last instant replay for you. Got Markeith Cummings, who drains it from 19 feet in the right corner. Markeith loves the baselines, and you'll see that as you guys pay attention as this league continues. By the way, love, what are those, the 5s that he's wearing? Gym's starting to fill in a little bit here on Father's Day. We are at Grady High School. I believe it's free, isn't it? Isn't it free to get in to the AEBL? free entertainment. You can't be this. As Cummings goes straight down, can't finish. Would like to have seen him finish on the right side as it was wide open. Instead, he finger rolls it off the front of the rim, but he'll go to the line to shoot two. Five minutes remaining here in the first half. 26-23. Cummings at the line, trying to get his team to within one. First free throw attempt rattles around and down. Cummings was, I believe, a second-round pick in the D-League a couple years ago. That one rattles around, can't get the fall. Chases the rebound, and he can't get to it in time, and it'll go back to the ATL Dream Team, 26-24. We're going to get a timeout here taken by, I believe, the Street Execs. 4.5 remaining here in the first half, 26-24. The ATL Dream Team in white over the Street Execs in black. You can find all the archive footage from the AEBL last year, this year on SUVtv.com. We will carry a lot of the games live this year as well. I believe this is week 7. And it looks like the ATL Dream Team was a little late coming out of the huddle. Finally do break it. Ball will be back in play here as they'll get it into Ben Smith. Smith picked up defensively there by BA. Over to Jennings. Jennings stops, pops, drops there from 17 feet. That's Jennings' 11th point here of the first half. Cummings back the other direction. He'll be picked up there by Jennings. Nice split of the double team. Behind the back pass, up and in. Whoa! There by Ball and Marley from Markeith coming behind the bag. Back the other way quickly is Ben Smith. He'll be picked up there defensively by Chris. Smith doing a lot of dribbling. Chris able to take off the pass there for the Street Execs. Comes back the other direction. Smith will stop, pop from 3, rattles around, can't get it to fall. Cap with the rebound, he'll get stripped from behind. But we're gonna have a foul here. This one will be on BA, Brandon Armstrong. What a pass there by Markeith coming behind the back. Ball and Marley there with a two-handed flush to draw within 2. And we'll have that replay here for you. As you see, Markeith split the double team, draw it, the triple team, and then behind his back over to Marley, who throws it down with authority. And you see now Marley coming out of the ball game for the Street Execs. And they pull within 2, 26-28, 3:17 and counting remaining here in the first half.
Tight game so far.
Absolutely. Didn't think it was going to be that way either, as the Street Execs jumped out to an 8-point lead early.
All right.
ATL Dream Team has done a great job of crawling back into it. They'll be out of bounds. Reset the shot clock. It will stay Dream Team's basketball. Over to Jennings. Jennings for 3. Drains that one. Jennings is having a ridiculous first half as he's now got 14 here in the half. Back the other direction is BA, can't get it to fall. Rebound grab by Wade 10. He'll go up and in, count the basket. 28-31 with a chance to get it to within one more if he can complete the three-point play. That's Wade 10's second basket here in the first half.
Foul number 4, Brent Jennings.
31-28, ATL Dream Team in white over the Street Execs in black. And he can't complete the three-point play. Rebound grabbed by Daniel Faucour. Over to Favors. Favors picked up by Chris. Goes right around Chris. Gets the contact. Back the other direction. Ridiculous block there by Wade 10. Chris got beat like he stole something. And Wade 10 had his bag as he came all the way across. As we'll see that here on the instant replay. Favors goes right around Chris, and all of a sudden Wade 10 out of nowhere comes, throws them into the third row behind the bench. And we're going to get a foul on the floor here as we get back to live action. This foul is going to go against Wade 10. Intensity starting to pick up here in the first half.
ATL Dream Team coach with a little confusion here.
Get the ball in. Kevin there with the steal. He'll lay it up and in. Nice job there by Kevin Ware.
Great
His 5th point of the first half. Ben Smith the other direction. He's going to lose it. Got away with the travel. Now over to Favors. Back over to Smith. Smith deep three. Off the front of the rim. Rebound up in the air. Street Execs will come down with it. They'll get it over to Armstrong. Armstrong over to Ware. Ware down the middle of the lane. Kicks it out. Over to Chris. 4-3. Off the front of the rim. Rebound grabbed by Favors. Look ahead quickly. Over to Daniel. Gets the block. Nice block there by Chris. Ware with the rebound off that block shot. Back over to Chris. Chris now up to Cummings. Cummings loses the ball down the middle of the lane. Favors comes back the other direction. He'll get up quickly to Jennings. Jennings throws it down left hand, left side. Jennings having one heck of a first half. 16 points as his team leads by 3, 33-30. 10 seconds remaining here in the first half. BA with some nifty dribbling. Down the middle of the lane, throws it up. Left hand, count it! 2.4 on the clock. BA able to find his way to the basket. And he'll get the N1. BA's second basket here of the first half. And he does complete the three-point play. 33-33 now. 1 second left, throws it up. Oh, rims out. That would have been the cherry on top for Jennings as he's had quite a first half. Misses the half-court shot at halftime, but it is tied up. 33-33, and here we go. We have an inbound look. Jennings with the deep three from the right wing, and he knocks that down to give his team a 3-point lead at the time. Make that a 5-point lead at the time. And this is how we will end it. 33-33 here at halftime between the Street Execs and the ATL Dream Team here. Game number 2 of 3 on tap here at Grady High School of the Atlanta Entertainment Basketball League here on SUVtv.
Into Tiffany. Got it! Dream Game Day moments bring a lifetime of memories. Join our family with a Dream Elite membership. Call or log on today. Your Atlanta Dream. Live it.
Welcome back to Grady High School. Jeff Benedict joined by Will Morrow here in the third quarter on SUVtv for this game number 2 of 3 of the Atlanta Entertainment Basketball League, otherwise known as the AEBL. Go to AEBL Hoops on Twitter. Check them out. Check out the website, aeblhoops.com. Get latest standings, upcoming games, teams, the whole 9. About to start quarter number 3 as we start where we started out in the first half, tied. This time 33 apiece. Street Execs in all black, the ATL Dream Team in white. Story of the first half had to be the fact that the Street Execs jumped out to an 8-0 lead. And we watched the ATL Dream Team come all the way back as we start out and 1. Marley over to Wade 10. Wade 10 with the finish. The ATL Dream Team didn't even look like they knew anything had started. And by the time they did, it was nothing but a foul. Wade 10 with his 3rd bucket of the ball game. Obviously, first one here of the second half.
Pretty much the story of the first half right there. In transition, we saw a lot of highlight dunks and a lot of highlight in transition blocks, so look for more of that in the second half.
Wade 10 misses the free throw attempt there. Back the other direction comes Favors for the ATL Dream Team. Over in the corner, over to Brantley. Brantley off the rim, rebound grab by Kevin Ware. Ware had a pretty good first half. He turns on the Jets, goes down the lane, throws it up left hand. Can't get it to fall. Rebound up in the air. They'll go out of bounds. It will go back to the ATL Dream Teams. It will go off of number 33, Ball and Marley. Back the other direction comes Favors. He'll be picked up defensively by Ware. Left in the corner over to Brantley. Brantley 4-3. This one off the front of the rim as well. Rebound though grabbed by the ATL Dream Team. Up and in for J.P. Darvis.
Great crossover there by Favors to get the open man in the corner. Now the Execs going the other way here. Number 3 T for the Execs. Spot open for 3. Bang, bang, and it's off the backboard. Rattled around, rebounded by the Execs. Back up there and rebounded and going the other way for the Dream Team.
Street Execs come back the other direction. Off the back of the rim is Favors. Kevin Ware with the rebound looks up. Doesn't get the ball up as he should. Now he finally gets over to BA. Brandon Armstrong goes right to left, left to right. Nice feed down the middle of Wade 10. Wade 10 thought he had Marley. Errant pass as it was thrown behind Marley. Should have thrown it up toward the rim for him. And that's what Marley's asking for. Tell him next time throw it up in the rim for me. Marley had quite a first half. 7 points. Markeith Cummings there. Again, the all-time leading scorer for Kennesaw State, wearing number 3 in black, had 8. Favors in the corner over to Brantley. Brantley's living in that corner. Hasn't made a shot yet, but that's where he stayed so far here in the second half. Nice look down the middle, up and in for J.P. Darvis, his first bucket of the second half. Markeith Cummings back the other direction for the Street Execs. He'll be picked up defensively by Brent Jennings. Jennings has led all scorers in the first half with 14. Markeith goes baseline, throws it up, hangs in the air, up and in. Count the basket and 1. Nice job there by Markeith Cummings. Instead, no, they're going to call it an offensive foul. They're going to wave it off.
It looked like the ref there said an and 1.
He gave the and 1 sign. And instead, he calls it a charge. That's a terrible call. As you see Markeith just shaking his head as he backs up on defense, he'll pick up Jennings there on the left side of the court. Cummings fighting with Cap. Dead away 3. Jennings drains another one. Jennings is now 3 for 4 on the afternoon from 3. As he get over to Kevin Ware. Kevin Ware is going to be impeded there by Brantley.
Yeah, great shot there by Jennings. He had to create it himself. He saw nothing. It's a couple crossover dribble, a spot up in 3 and banged it.
Kevin Ware will get the ball in over to Armstrong. Armstrong down low to Marley. Marley turns baseline, spins, throws it down, 2 hands. Ridiculous move there by Marley. Nobody in the lane on help side defense. Marley able to have his way with the rim. Back the other direction comes the ATL Dream Team. Over to Favors. Favors looking to set up the offense. Over to Brantley. Brantley picked up defensively by Wade 10. Picks up his dribble now over to Jennings. Jennings picked up by Cummings. Deep 3, this one again off the front of the rim. Rebound grabbed by Street Execs. It goes out of bounds, but it was poked out by Cap. Cap, by the way, stands for create another player because I didn't have him on the roster. So I gave him a nickname.
Hey, I mean, that's a good nickname for him. Jennings with another heat check 3. Thought he was feeling it. Just goes off the front of the iron and it's rebounded. But great defense there by number 3, T for the Street Execs, getting all up in his grill.
Kevin Ware coming back the other direction. Now over to Marley. Marley with it, got away with the travel. Nice fake up, and can't get the fall, but he'll go to the line to shoot two. Nice head fake there by Marley to create the contact. He'll go to the line to shoot two. We got an instant replay here. This was a spin move earlier by Ballin. Marley throws it down with authority on the two-handed flush. And he's had some pretty spectacular moves here so far in the game.
Yeah, nonetheless, the second half, already making two big highlight plays in the second half. We're only 5 minutes in.
Marley knocks down that first free throw. As we see Spencer Dixon check in, he'll come in this time for BA, Brandon Armstrong. Spencer Dixon, another Kennesaw State player, actually played with Markeith and was part of that team that beat Georgia Tech by 20 back in 2010 at home when Spencer led the way, dropping 30 and 10 on Iman Shumpert. I had the best seat in the house for that game, too, on the sidelines. That was ridiculous watching him step back time and time again.
Man, dropping 30 and 10 on someone, I mean, like Iman Shumpert, with the kind of career he's having right now for the Cavaliers, I mean, that's something special. He's going to take that with him for the rest of his life.
Spencer's played over in Europe the last 2 years as we see Wade 10 come up with a rebound over to Marley. Marley 8 feet away, up and in. He's got that high range arcing shot, and he's been deadly with it here. 4.5 minutes remaining, 40-40. Street Execs, ATL Dream Team tied. Favors picked up by, can't see who that is. It looks like Brantley. Nope, Jennings, fade away. Another heat check shot. Wade 10 with the rebound over to Cummings. Cummings down the right side, now back to the middle. Spin in the middle over to Marley. Marley got stuck with it, lost it out of bounds. They're going to say it went off of White. They had originally called it Street Exec basketball. They say it went off his knee. And the officials going to get together. They do not change. They're going to say it went off of number 8. And will stay Street Exec basketball. I think what they're saying was it went off the knee. We're going to get a timeout. This one's going to be taken, I believe it's going to be taken by the ATL Dream Team. The coach is going to come all the way out of the court. He does not like that call whatsoever.
That's a couple times ATL's Dream Team's coach come on the court with a call he hasn't liked to express his feelings toward the ref.
And it looks like now, reading the officials' lips, now it looks like it's actually going to be ATL Dream Team's basketball. So they need to get together because one official's pointing the Street Execs, the other one is saying no, it's not. So they need to get together and figure this one out.
I don't think we're going to figure it out until the referee places the ball into Blair's hands. Until then, it's up in the air. But it looks like Kevin Ware is going to inbound it for the Street Execs.
And this is not going to make the ATL Dream Team's coach happy at all because he was just told by one official it was his basketball. And he had the assistant coach come out. And now they're telling the ATL Dream Team coach that no, he was incorrect, that it's not his basketball. It's basketball. You're never going to like the calls that go against you. You're always going to want them to go for you. It is what it is. Kevin Ware gets it in over to Dixon. Dixon 4-3, knocks that down. Big shot there by Spencer Dixon. His 6-point here of the game. First 3 of the half.
Man, great recognition there by Spencer Dixon to catch the ATL Dream Team off guard, and Kevin Ware saw him. Now Street Execs out in transition.
Back the other direction, showtime, off the front of the rim, he gets fouled from behind. And they do call it. He took that one for granted, not thinking he was going to be able to go up. Clear skies. He gets fouled from behind. I've watched that kid do showtime so many times. I expected a lot more from him other than what we just got.
Talk about up-tempo, out in transition basketball right now. We're getting a full display of this.
Cummings' first free throw attempt is up and good. 9 points now in the game for Markeith. And knocks down that one. Ben Smith coming back the other way. He'll be picked up by Dixon. Dixon stays with him. Goes right by him, though. Thought he was going to try to challenge Marley on there when it didn't. Cap pulls up from 19 feet off the front of the rim. Gets his own rebound. Tries to spin, picks the ball up now over to Smith. Smith back over to Cap. Cap dead away 22 feet. Can't get it to fall. Wade 10 with the rebound. He'll get it over to Dixon. Dixon looks up to survey the floor. Doesn't find anybody. Puts it down, kicks it back out. Should have just thrown up the floater as it was wide open and right there. Over to Cummings. Cummings now over to Marley. Marley Thought about stepping away from 18 feet. We're going to get a 3-second lane violation. Actually, this one's going to be a defensive 3 seconds. Something that I didn't think we'd ever see called here in this league.
Yeah, Marley's hearing some chatter from the fans telling him to throw up that shot, big fella.
We'll get an instant replay here. This one's going to be Spencer Dixon's 3-ball corner on the inbounds from Kevin Ware to give the lead to the Street Execs. At the time was 43-40. Now it's 46-40. As we're going to have another timeout here taken by the ATL Dream Team. What a great third quarter so far here for the Street Execs as they regain a 6-point lead. After falling behind, they were up 8 in the first half, then they were down 5 in the first half, tied it at halftime, and now they're up 6.
Yeah, expect that lead to change too. I mean, we've seen some basketball go down, up and down the floor real quick, so there are going to be some more points scored, and they're going to come in a flurry.
Keep in mind, we got one more game on tap for you here on SUVtv. I don't have it in front of me. I'm not sure who's up next, but we do have one more game for you. Make sure you check us out on Twitter at SUVtv. I think it's at SUVtv. Check out myself at Big Time Benedict. Will, I know you have one. I just don't know what the handle is.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and follow me too, _Will the Thrill.
And make sure you check out the AEBL Hoops Twitter at AEBL Hoops.
But I also love the intensity from these coaches too. You know, they almost wish they could be on the floor too, I bet.
Markeith gets it over to Kevin Ware. Ware behind his back, lost the dribble, pick it up, able to get over to Marley. Marley goes baseline, throws it up, left hand, can't get the fall. Wade 10 with the rebound, goes up strong, he's gonna get fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot. I've been really impressed with how strong Wade 10 is. Especially down there in the paint. He's done a great job of battling for rebounds. Wade 10's first attempt is good. 7 points now on the night for Wade 10. Puts his team up 7, 47-40. Minute 20 and count remaining here in the third quarter. It is a running clock. 4 10-minute quarters. Rebound grab by Ben Smith there for the ATL Dream Team. He'll get up quickly. Right side. He'll be picked up by Cummings. Pulls up from 19 feet off the back of the iron. Rebound grab by Wade 10. He'll go over to Dixon. Dixon, final 60 seconds of the third quarter. Goes around over to Marley. Marley down. Scoop shot up and in. Nice job there by Ballin Marley. His 7th point here of the third quarter.
Man, that was beautiful. Marley balling and taking it straight to the rack.
Jennings has been very quiet after a strong third quarter. After a strong first half, I should say. Been quiet here in the third quarter. We're going to get an off the ball foul. This one's going to be on Wade 10. Going to shoot free throws. I'm guessing the clock stops in the final 60 seconds of each quarter. Ben Smith to inbound. He'll get over to Jennings. Jennings picked up by Kevin Ware. He'll back it out. Looks down. Darvis wasn't even paying attention. Marley will come up with it over to Kevin Ware. Kevin Ware loses it behind his back, able to regain it. Picked up by Darvis. Screen there by Marley. Floater off the top of the rim. Marley came down with it, tipped it out. Over to Dixon. They're going to call Dixon with the offensive foul. Dixon through his shoulder. Doesn't lightly call, but again, I don't think any player's ever liked any call ever made against them.
Yeah, no way. That's true. He did lower his shoulder, like you said. And, halftime you're going to get called for that. Halftime you're not. You just got to forget it, have short-term memory, and get on with the next play.
Final 18 seconds here of the third quarter. Ben Smith with the ball up top. He'll be picked up defensively by Markeith Cummings. All-time leading scorer, Kennesaw State history, D-League All-Star. Smith goes right down the lane. Slips, got away with a travel. Able to dish it off. And can't get it to fall at the buzzer. We will end the third quarter. Street Execs up 8, 49-41. When we come back, we'll bring you the fourth and final quarter here on SUVtv.
Dream Game Day moments bring a lifetime of memories. Join our family with a Dream Elite membership. Call or log on today. Your Atlanta dream. Live it.
Welcome back to SUV TV. Fourth and final quarter here. Game number 2 of 3 of the AEBL here on Father's Day at Grady High School. Court, I am joined by Brandon Dawson, former teammate to Markeith Cummings and Spencer Dixon at Kennesaw State. As we see their street exec team up 8, 49-41. Favors dead away 3 off the front of the rim. Challenge there by Markeith Cummings. Favors gets it back, kicks it over to Jennings. Deep 2 in the corner. Jennings, after a hot first half, has not been able to get anything to fall. We'll see another turnover here by street execs. Jennings is going to go up. He'll get fouled. This one's going to go against Reddick. Jennings will go to the line to shoot 2.
My bad, I was just trying.
Jennings at the line for his first free throw. And that one off the front of the rim. That's when you know as a shooter you've gone completely cold.
Yeah.
You can't even hit your free throw.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He shot a lot of things short in the second half.
After being dead on in the first half.
Yeah. You know, he actually went to Southern Poly.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he played at Southern Poly. I think he played in Canada this past season.
42-49, street execs over ATL Dream Team. Street execs in black over to Kevin Ware.
Kevin Ware, he's handled the ball real well for him this game.
He is too. I've been actually really impressed with him. Cummings looks down the low to Reddick. Reddick throws it up. Can't get that to fall off the side of the rim. Rebound grab the other direction. Comes the ATL Dream Team over to Darvis. Darvis surveys the floor over to Favors. Favors will be picked up there by Spencer Dixon. Goes baseline over Dixon. Throws it up over and in.
That's
Tough
a
shot there. Great defense by Dixon. Dixon has something to say for the officials. He'll come back the other direction. He'll be picked up by Favors. They're giving him the right side, taking away his left. He'll stop, pop, and drop! Dixon now back-to-back threes for Spencer Dixon.
That's his move there.
That and the step back are his go-to.
Yeah.
As you see the other way is Ben Smith, his first bucket of the second half.
I think one of his strengths is being able to pull up off the dribble with either hand. That's something that's always helped him.
Deadly off the ball screen there by Wade 10, who just absolutely leveled Ben Smith. And if you look at Ben Smith, he's just walking away trying to get his bearings as he didn't realize he was about to hit a wall. What a phenomenal screen. That's my kind of screens.
Yeah, I think he lifted him off the ground there.
Yeah, he did. Reddick's first free throw off the front of the rim. We'll have a replay here. Favors going up against Dixon, throwing it high off the glass and in. He wanted the and one, clearly no reason to make that call. Tough shot though. And we'll have another replay here. This one's going to be Spencer Dixon. Gave him the right side. He took the right side and he made him pay for it with his second three of the second half.
You could just tell right when that left his hands, it was going down.
Back the other direction comes Favors, goes right down the left side, counted and one. Favors, they gave him the left side, he took it. Goes right side is Herman Favors. He'll go to the line to complete the three-point play, and he will try to draw his team to within 3 with 6 minutes remaining in the game.
He's played a real solid game.
He has.
Very solid.
There's a lot of big guys out here, and he hasn't let his size at all, although he might be short, but he's pretty stout in nature himself.
Like that finish there, that was no easy finish.
Looks like he's wearing some old Charles Barkley's. I can't tell from here.
They might be. You know how Nike brings those retros back, so.
My favorite shoe of all time was the CB4s from his first year in Phoenix.
Okay, yeah.
It was the first pair of Nikes I ever had.
Yeah.
I was like 13.
Yeah. I can't attest to that. You know, I'm an Adidas guy.
You are. You like that 3 stripes crap.
Always, man.
Behind the bag, just throw it up was BA. I'm not really sure what that was. Followed through by Markeith Cummings. And you and I have seen a few of those in our day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love seeing him dunk, man. Love seeing it.
He's always had ridiculous hops.
Yeah. To me, he moves around like an athletic Joe Johnson.
Yes.
Not to say that Joe Johnson isn't athletic, but, you know.
He makes it look more fluid than Joe Johnson does.
Right.
Agreed. And we'll have the instant replay here of the off-ball miss there, put back by Markeith Cummings. And you watch how high he gets up. His head is right at the rim when he throws that down.
You see how he catches it and then kind of pauses in the air? Not many people can do it like that.
Well, you had the third quarter, they called him for the charge,
right,
where he had the N-word when
right.
he actually hung in the air.
Yeah.
I still don't understand that charge call, but I'll digress on that one.
Yeah.
54-50. The Street Execs up over the ATL Dream Team. And I guess Nigel was saying that 2 Chainz owns the Street Execs team. Is that correct?
I want to say that's true, but don't quote me on saying it, but I think that's true, though.
And I know Angela McCutchery owns the ATL Dream Team.
Yeah.
As JP Darvis knocks down his first free throw of the game. Kevin Werby picked up by Darvis. He goes left to right, right to left. He's going to get a screen there from Cummings. We're going to get a hand check foul on Darvis with under 4 remaining here.
Ware
in the
has
fourth
that
quarter.
real, like, loose dribble, you know, but it's like you think you can just take it from him, but, you know, he can handle the ball extremely well. So I guess that's kind of like his deceptive style.
I'll be honest, he's not as big as I thought he was, as I thought he was.
Yeah. I can say the same thing. I think we worked out together at TSF not too long ago, and I thought he was a little bit bigger, but no, he wasn't as big as I thought he was either.
Had a pretty good year after transferring to Georgia State.
Yeah.
Helped lead them to the NCAA tournament.
They had a good run.
They did.
Very good run.
I don't think he played on the NCAA tournament, did he? I think he was hurt, wasn't he?
I think he might have been. I can't say for sure if he played or not, but he was definitely a big part of why they got there.
Absolutely. During their season run last year, he was a big part of that. It'll be interesting to see what happens with Georgia State. They picked up a couple other transfers, signed a good class, but obviously losing R.J. Hunter.
Right.
Obviously the big shot that he hit all year.
Yeah. It always helps to have a guy like that you can go to down the stretch.
Yep. Get the ball into Cummings. Now over to Ware. Ware will be picked up by Darvis. Ware goes around the screen, goes down the lane. Tough move, up and in. Nice scoop shot there by Kevin Ware. And we talk about how big he isn't.
Right.
He muscled his way into the lane that time. As we see Cap dead away, can't get it to fall. Rebound over the backboard, go out of bounds. 5 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter, 56-51. 3.5 and counting. Street Execs with the basketball over to Ware. Ware will bring it up the court, getting fouled as he comes up the court by Darvis. Punch in the gut not seen there by the official. Kevin Ware tried to force over to Cummings, couldn't get it. Jennings down the other direction. Jennings will throw it down left hand, left side. Only Jennings' second basket of the second half, as he had 14 in the first half.
That was a nice finish right there.
Make that
Jennings.
16 in the first half, my bad, Brandon.
Okay.
Markeith picked up by Jennings, goes to his left. Back out to Cummings. Cummings cross court over to Chris. Chris for 3, knocks that down. Big shot with 2.5 remaining.
That's a great shot by B.A.
Ben Smith kicks it out. Chris now with the rebound. Chris comes out in the other direction. He'll throw it up. He won't get the and-1 call. We're going to get a timeout here taken by the ATLG team as they find themselves down 6. 2 minutes remaining here in the game, 59-53.
Man, it's been a very exciting game so far. Very exciting.
We got the replay here. Kevin Ware is going to bully his way down the lane to finish with the right-handed scoop shot. Should have been an and-1.
That's a nice finish.
And the other instant replay coming back the other direction is Jennings as he throws it down with the left-handed flush. His second basket of the game to draw his team to within 6, 59-53. And that's where we stand right now. Seems to be some confusion here. What's going on? Hey, you think if I asked Marquise for those J's, he'd give them to me? Probably not.
He might, though, because, you know, after he plays in them, he doesn't care about them anymore.
Oh, really?
Well, sometimes. He was telling me before the game he had actually left his shoes down in Savannah. So he was saying, you know, he might have to play in a pair of his J's, and I told him I had some shoes in the trunk, but he knew they were Adidas, and he was like, nah, I'd rather not play in them.
Fathers in the building, a happy Father's Day on behalf of the entire AEBL staff.
You see Jennings guarding Marquise right now. That's a matchup I've seen plenty of times before in the Convo and at Southern Poly.
Marquise goes right to left, pulls up, count it, and one. We're going to get the foul there on Darvis, saying he hit him on the elbow. Marquise with that sly little smile when he gets away with something.
That's a tough shot.
And we'll see the instant replay right here on SUVtv. Marquise Cummings goes right to left, pulls up from the free throw line and puts it in the eye of J.P. Darvis.
You can tell that's something he works on.
Constantly. And he completes the three-point play. Marquise with, 17 points now here in the ball game. Brent Jennings, though, for the ATL Dream Team is a leading scorer. He's got 22. Only 5, though, in the second half. 21 points, 5 of which in the second half. Cap had a great first half, too. That's his first bucket of the second half.
I love this high release.
Yeah.
No one's blocking him.
Both he and Marley both have really high releases.
Yeah.
Pretty looking shots, too.
Yeah.
Normally you see a guy with a high release, normally it's really ugly.
Right.
But theirs is it's smooth. As you see Cummings again, this shot off the rim, rebound grab by Favors. Back the other direction is Jennings. Jennings got away with a travel.
Oh, what a block.
Gets blocked by Wade 10. They're going to call a foul. If anything, you should have called the travel before that.
Right.
And you see the street exec calling for the travel, and it absolutely was a travel.
Man, where's this pin that one all up on the glass?
As a coach, I understand wanting to argue with officials, but I've had to learn in my old age not to do it because they're never going to change their minds.
Never.
You've never seen an official change a call.
I've never seen that ever. And I
Coach, you're right. My bad, Coach. You're right. I'm going to change that call just for you. Jennings misses the free throw.
It's the same with players. Like, I don't understand why players, coaches, anyone argue with the ref because they never change it.
You know, it's funny, you know, on Twitter, people throwing LeBron under the table for all the complaining he does.
Right.
Have people ever watched Tim Duncan? As 17 years in the league, that dude has never liked to call against him.
Never.
It's a player. You understand that.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've never liked the call you've been called for either. Even if you agreed with it, you still didn't like it.
Yeah, you gotta live with it.
Kevin Werby picked up by Cap.
Oh, it's a mismatch here.
Marquise Cummings misses that three. Rebound grabbed by Jennings. Jennings got away with another travel there. This ball, though, Kevin Ware able to come up with it and strip him. Nice little shoulder bump there from Marley. Got away with it. I like the physical nature of watching that kid Marley play.
Yeah.
And by kid, he's probably older than I am.
I think, you know, I actually think he,
Oh! We saw an alley-oop try there. Cummings just missed it.
Oh, man.
He said it needed to be up higher, and I agree. He tried to.
Yeah.
It was at the highest peak. It was level with the rim, and needs to throw it above the rim. He jumps so easily, though.
And you think, like, you don't really realize how big his hands are, you know?
Right.
He has huge hands.
Yep.
I remember, like, one of my first times coming up to KSU playing when I committed. We were in the practice gym, and I think Spence threw Marquise an alley-oop, and he caught it with one hand, lost it, and caught it again with the same hand and finished it. And I was just like, wow, like, this dude is so athletic.
There was a putback, I want to say, your freshman year against Belmont or Lipscomb, where his head was above the rim.
I want to say it was at Belmont.
And he came down. It was just like, literally, like his head was like mid-level of the box.
Seeing him and Spencer on the court together, it brings back so many memories.
Getting along on the court together.
Right. I didn't want to say that.
64-56, 8-point lead now for the Street Execs. Final 22 and a half seconds. We got another turnover. The clock didn't start. You're going to put 16 on the clock. Been a fun day. We got one more on tap for you here on SUVtv. And then again, make sure you look at, they see him fall for the flop.
Yeah, clearly a flop.
Right. Like he was falling before he even got hit. Got one more for you here on SUVtv, and then make sure you check the listings as we got more coming up next weekend as well here from Grady High School. It is free. Some great basketball being played. You do have, you got college guys, you got NBA guys. What was it last week? Lewis Williams dropped, 50, I think it was last weekend. Didn't play today, but you still got guys of all levels playing.
I want to say Lewis Williams averages 50 for pro-am games.
That one no good there for Brunster. I believe this is the first time he's played.
Yeah. Got to get you one up. Got to get you one shot up.
64-58. We're going to get a timeout taken here on Father's Day. 6-point lead, 64-58, 6.5 seconds remaining on the clock in the game. Street Execs, owned by 2 Chains, is going to should hang on to beat unless a miracle happens. I'm looking, I don't see Reggie Miller walking in anywhere, so I'm going to assume this game is over at this point.
Oh, yeah.
ATL Dream Team will inbound the basketball.
Oh, they're wasting time.
Wasted a ton of time.
Yeah.
We're going to get a foul. 3.2 on the clock. Marley saying he didn't even touch him.
You know, Marley, he actually has, I think, anywhere from 3 to 5 years of NBA experience.
Really?
Yeah. I want to say he was working out. He was with the Knicks, and I can't remember who else, but I looked him up. Yeah, he definitely has some NBA experience.
I think you're right.
One of my friends, Nick Turner, you know him. He's like a walking basketball encyclopedia. He told me that, I think, not too long ago. He can pretty much tell you about every player on the court.
I ain't got that kind of time.
Right.
And I work in sports talk radio. If I need to know something, I'll look it up.
Right. It's like he has a natural knowledge for just basketball.
2.6 on the clock, 4-point lead. Street Execs will go to the line. It looks like BA, Brandon Armstrong, will go to the line to shoot too. And I normally say that every broadcast, I should have said it a lot earlier. If I have messed up anybody's names, if the names have been incorrect, I apologize. It's what we were supplied with here at SUVtv. It was not done on purpose. It was not done to make anybody upset. And BA is able to knock down both of them. 6-point game, 2.6 on the clock. And time is going to run out. Shot at the buzzer, and that one's off. So that'll do it. Street Execs will go on to win by 6, 66-60. Well, thank everybody, Nigel Pruitt, Will Morrow, Jonathan, I can't remember his name, Brandon Dawson. Brandon, final thoughts for you.
Great game, great basketball. It's always good to see players like this compete against one another.
Make sure you guys stick around. We got one more on top here for you at SUVtv. Make sure, again, you check the listings on SUVtv.com to find out next time we will be out here. I believe it's next weekend. For everybody at SUVtv, I'm Jeff Benedict. We'll see you here momentarily for game number 3 of the AEBL here on Father's Day from Grady High School.